ridiculous. And then I saw that on America's Got Talent the other night, and just went, you know what? That girl can still do it.
Regardless of what you think about LeAnn Rimes personally, because of the tabloid stuff, she can flat out belt it out.
She can still do it.
She can sing.
And that song, Give, not only does it have an incredible message for today's world, but it is also part of her new CD, Lady and Gentleman.
That's in stores today.
Which is in stores today. She was 11 years old when she recorded Blue, her first single release, Blue.
That took the world by storm.
Yeah. And that was when they did all the hokey, she's the reincarnation, and all that kind of, whatever her daddy could say to get her on, But Vince Gill got her back in the studio, and she has re-recorded that for this new album, along with a bunch of other classics that she says, that song Blue's a little faster, a little different instrumentation, so it's not just a remake, it's a new version. But she has also done her take on He Stopped Loving Her Today. She did a version of 16 Tons, the old Tennessee Ernie Ford song. Yeah. Wasted Days and Wasted Nights.
Bringing back some Freddie Fender.
I bet that's great.
She and Vince Gill sat down and said, what songs do we really love? Which ones can you really sing?
So what, 2 or 3 new ones and then
some classic stuff on here.
And just remakes of classics.
Yeah. I think that might be an interesting CD. I really
It'll
do.
definitely be familiar.
I think it'll be an interesting CD. But I truly am enamored with that song.
Well, there are good things happening for her family now. She, with the success of hopefully the CD today, and then her husband Eddie is the lead on that Playboy Club on NBC. So
my wife won't let me watch that.
He has a new television show.
Yeah.
It was good. You would have enjoyed it.
I'm sure I would have, but my wife won't let me watch that.
Anything nasty.
Because it would. I've thought about it, but it'll still show up on the bill at the end of the month. And there's no way.
No, it's not a channel.
There's no
it's not
way.
anything you have to pay for. It comes on NBC. DVR it.
Is that what network television has come to?
It's just the name of it. It's the Playboy Club.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hugh Hefner, the Playboy Channel.
Hugh Hefner narrates it.
Yeah, my wife wouldn't even let me listen to him talk. She didn't even want me anywhere close to that all day.
What are you listening to, TJ?
What are you listening to?
Is that Hugh Hefner?
Is that? No, it's not, honey. I swear it's not. I got to tell you, that speaking of Give, I ran across a story last night which I thought was extremely cool. There's a church in New Jersey that is taking it literally, giving. They said this last Sunday, when it came time for the offering, they had their buckets being passed down the rows in this mega church up here. Actually, it's not even a church. They don't even have a building. They've got several locations, but they don't spend any of the money on structure. They spend it on community projects and stuff. And the deal was, the preacher said, as the offering plate comes by this morning, please reach in and take an envelope. Just pick an envelope and pass it on. Everybody in the building, please take an envelope. And in the envelopes was cash. There were $10, there were $20, there were $50, there were whatever. And they ended up doing $30,000 in that service Sunday morning. They gave 2 members of the church. No obligation, nothing. Just said, here is seed money to help you with your life this week. Do what you can with this money and your faith to make the world a better place to be.
Wow,
that's cool.
And the congregation, they talked to people who walked out. There was one lady who said she was able to keep her power on, and they were able to stay in the house. There was somebody else who said she was going to take the money and use it for gas money to do some volunteer work for some meal delivery outfit that she couldn't do anymore because she didn't have money for gas. Now she could go do that again. It was that kind of stuff. I mean, it was people just paying bills or people actually doing cool stuff. There was a lady who made cakes. Said that $50 would cover the ingredients for a cake, which she would turn around and then sell for $500 and then donate that money back to the church to their program that they use to feed the homeless in the community.
That's how it's supposed to work right there.
So, I mean, there are solutions to the mess that we're all in. I don't know that the government is the solution, but I think business and churches and people like that, I think that's the way we get ourselves out of this mess, don't you?
I agree.
I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot. It just takes a little imagination and a little bit of seed money, and we can get this straightened out. In my head, that's the way I see it.
That is exactly how it's supposed to work. What happened?
7:34 at WEZO.
Weasel Total Traffic from the Gerald's Tires Michelin Harmony Traffic Center.
Interstate backed up between the 50